This is a funny thing. We become what we think about. So what do you think about, right? Do you think about today or do you think about the future? It's so important. We become what we think about. When most people think about their struggles, we say, oh, that's interesting. And then we think about the future. Robert Heinlein said this. I have repeated this so many times. In absence of clearly defined goals, people become strangely loyal to performing daily trivia, until they ultimately become enslaved by it. What most people are into is doing the busy work. Oh, I have to do that. Why? Because someone tells you, right? Someone tells you, you have to do it. It's so easy to be busy. And you forget the important work. What is the important work? What takes you to your goal? What creates your life? People live their life based on what others expect. Most people do that. Oh, I have to do that. Why? Why do you have to do that? This is the biggest change you can have, is that you start doing what is important and not what is urgent. Your life today is a result of all the thinking you have done so far. If you wonder why you are where you are, just look at your thinking. It's so easy to create routine thoughts, and then you need some kind of disruption. Someone saying, why? It's the most important question you can ask. Why do I think like that? Yeah, routine thoughts, that is the ego. That is who you are today, or who you used to be. Right? Then we need some kind of disruption. Boom, it happens. Oh, maybe I can change. The challenge is that nobody wants to be changed, but everybody wants to change. I cannot change her. I can only be the example. I can only be the lighthouse. I can only be the light. And then people come after you. Either they go away or they come after you. You lift them up. When you set a goal and you don't have a wish or a dream or a hope, but you have a goal, it is the most important thing for you. It is the most important thing for you. I am my goal. Why do I have a goal card here? I forgot my goal card when we were out because it was in the... I changed pants because I wanted to look good today. I always look good. My new goal is to look good without clothes. That's a good one, right? So when you have a goal, you have the disruption, and you say it's not a wish or a hope or a dream, it's a goal. And then we create a new way of thinking. Right? What you think affects all your feelings. Don't come here and say you're rational. You're not rational, Øyvind. You do what feels right. No, it's not, it's the personality, you know. We come to that, it's the personal. How you dress, how you look, you know, where you are confident or not. Yeah. Your feelings affect your actions. We become what we think about because it is through our actions that we create our life. Everything is about that. The only thing we have to be really careful about is, you know, we say that if it feels good, then you do it. If it doesn't feel good, you don't do it, except for fear. When you're afraid of something, do it. Fear is just the old ego. I don't say risk your life. Or when you set a goal, all you need to make is this decision. I want to change. All you need to do is to make the decision. I was so sick and tired of being sick and tired. So I left my job. What was I afraid of? Losing everything I have. Right? Losing the house, losing my car, losing the boat, losing my prestige, losing my self-image. I had this self-image of me on front of all the newspapers, right? I had the front of Finansavisen, I had the front page of Dagens Næringsliv. I had all that. I was afraid of losing me, first of all. But I didn't think about that as a choleric. I thought about all the physical things, right? I have a Porsche in my garage. I love that car. It was bought purely on intuition. Felt good, and I'm never going to sell that. And then she said, and I said, you know, I'm shitty scared. And she said, what's the worst that can happen? Well, then you have to live on me some months, she said. I love her for that. Yeah, and she said, that would be nice. So I did it. I was so afraid. But I had made that decision, right? I had made the committed decision because I was really unhappy down on these thoughts. Felt so bad. I woke up in the middle of the night scared. I was afraid, right? And I resigned. And I was so afraid that I said to Elin, when I send my resignation, you have to sit next to me and make sure I hit the send button. So afraid of what others would say. So afraid of how this would go. And then I thought, I had some savings in the bank, and I thought, well, if I can take out salary after half a year, then I will be happy. 3 weeks later, I paid myself well. Because when you go all in, everything happens, right? But you have to make that committed decision. We all meet adversities in life every day.